Great today, Facebook fam. This is Chuck Harden, your power builder entrepreneur, empowering you so you can empower everything around you. And yes, again, it is that time for the midweek mind shift. Yes, we are here waiting to have a great conversation with you guys. As you come on with me, please check in. Let me know where you're checking in from. Give me your city, give me your state, give me your country. Let me know where you're checking in from. I always love to see how far this reach connects with people. If you're checking out the replay, type in replay. Okay, so you guys give me a few comments. Want to be sure that I'm actually recording and I'm still going live right now, because you never know how this connection could be. I was actually out visiting some clients today and looked up and said, it's about that time. My cousin Tracy even sent me a text saying, hey, cuzzo, it's 1 o'clock. What's going on? So you guys, let me know you can hear me. Let me know you can see me, because I got a real good conversation for you guys. I always get inspiration from so many different places, but normally it comes from a coaching situation or a narrative from someone. Hold on, got a call coming in. They like to come in once I go live, and nobody called all day, right? So, okay. So you guys, let me know you can hear me. Give me a comment. Let me know what's going on. There we go. Terry, what's going on? I see you from South Carolina. I see you, Terry. Awesome. We got to connect. Let's get some things popping. All right, you guys, let me jump into this conversation, because this is the trait that most people need, because they ask the question of, what's the one thing that I could really focus on? What's going on, Don, out of Chicago, Chi-Town? I see you, bro. Hope everything is well with you, man. Praying for you, bro. So they asked the question, what's the one thing that I could really work on to help me work towards success? What is the one thing or one trait I can focus on that'll help me get closer to success at a faster, more accelerated pace? Okay. And as I was thinking about it, because it's never really one thing you can really do. It's not really one thing that says, if you do this, life is going to be great. If you do this, everything will be awesome. If you do this, everything will work out just fine. It's really not. But the one thing that you can do to accelerate the pace, to accelerate getting you there towards that life that you want, that life that you deserve, one simple word. I want you guys to pay attention. Work on being courageous. Work on your courage. I mean, that's so key in creating success, because it's not the absence of fear that's holding people back. Everyone experiences fear. Everyone does. The only difference between successful people and unsuccessful people is that we see it, we feel it, but we do it anyway. We do it anyway in spite of fear. So it's not being fearless. It's being courageous to walk into that fear, to actually lean into the fear. Once you feel it, once you feel, hold on, why am I hesitating? Why am I pausing? And this is something that can be implemented in every part of your life, because there's certain things that we just are nervous about doing, certain conversations we're nervous about having, even with people that we love, people that, we just don't know how they're going to see us now. If I talk to them about this, I'm not sure how they will receive me, how they would judge me. But just being courageous and being authentically you. My wife was doing a speaking engagement once, and she reminded me of this. She had a speaking engagement about 2 weeks ago where she was talking to a room full of women, and we used to tell our daughters this chant when they used to get scared. I came up with this chant. I said, fearless, no fear. Fearless, no fear. Trying to help them overcome things simply like being afraid of the dark, or being afraid of a cat, or whatever little simple thing they might have been afraid of. I gave them this chance, like fearless, no fear. Anytime you feel it, baby girl, that's what you say. And the honest truth is, it's okay to feel the fear, but it's not okay to let the fear stop you. So when you're at that point where you say, okay, I've been working at this job and I know I deserve a raise, don't be afraid to go ask for the raise, because guess what? They might say no. They might think you don't deserve it, but you never know until you ask. When you have your business that you're building and you have someone that you want to partner in business with, don't be afraid to go have that conversation, because you feel that fear that they might reject you. They might reject you, but at least because they might accept you. Now, my wife says I'm always the ultimate optimist. Like, I'm always thinking, oh, they're going to say yes. Oh, great things going to happen. That's how I'm programmed. I'm programmed like, oh, it's done. Oh, we don't even have to worry about that anymore. You might not be programmed that way. But if you're not programmed that way, you cannot that stop you from being courageous and doing it anyway. So when you feel the fear, that's just false expectations appearing real. That's what fear stands for. Y'all know I like the false expectations appearing real. When you feel that, you ought to get into gear. That's God's expectations appearing real. But see, God has a plan for you, and he'll start pouring all kind of blessings in and out of your life as soon as you're ready to receive them. But everything that he has planned for you, he has to build you up to get to that point. And the only way to build up is to get outside the comfort zone, to feel that fear, and to do it anyway. Because whatever the result is, whether it's good or whether it's a bad result, I'm not even saying bad, no. Whether it's a positive result or a negative result from what you're asking for, is still something that can build you. See, as you grow in life and in business, yeses build you up, build your confidence. But the no's are things that strengthen you. Just think about it. You learn more when you fail at something than you do when you succeed. Because most of the things that you succeed at are things you've already done before. When you fail at something, you learn from that experience. When you fail at something, you learn from that. See, my tagline used to be, failure is not an option. You know, that used to be my tagline about 6 years ago. And I wholeheartedly believed in that until I failed so many times. But every time I failed, I got back up and kept going. So I had to change that. Now it's quitting is not an option. Failure is part of the process. But you will never fail unless you get courageous enough to make a step. Get courageous enough to take the jump. Be courageous enough to move regardless of what you're feeling might happen. Because a lot of times the things that you feel might happen, never happen. Those bad things you think might occur, never occur. So we have to go ahead and work on being courageous. So when you feel it with anything, and the thing about being courageous, it's actually a skill set. It's a skill set you can develop more and more. But you have to do things when you feel it immediately. Don't think about it 2 days later like, man, I should have. And I know all y'all can remember the times just like this. You know what? I should have did this. Man, I should have spoke to that person right there. You know what? How about this, guys? I'm talking to the guys. How about this? A girl walked by and you're like, man, I should have talked to her. She smiled at me, but I ain't really know, so I ain't say nothing. And now you thinking 2 days, man, I hope she come back. I hope I see her again. No, you missed your turn. You got to be courageous and going ahead and doing whatever it is. So this is something that will take still 10,000 hours to develop, but those hours start immediately. Because there are times you can be courageous at every point in your life, every aspect of your life. Because it won't just affect you in business, it will probably help you have better relationships. It'll help you be more authentic. It'll help you with all the things that you want to do. Being courageous is that one trait that can really help you create success. Because y'all know I like talking about business and money, but success is not just about business and money. It's really more about a lifestyle. All right? So that's my conversation for you guys for today. I'm sorry my voice is kind of cracking. You know, here in Georgia, the pollen season is hit, and all of it jumped directly on my throat. So I've been kind of off a little bit for the last few days, but I can't let it stop me or slow me down. We got to keep it moving. All right? So you guys, this is Chuck Harden, your power builder entrepreneur, empowering you so you can empower everything around you. If this helped you guys today, if this blessed you guys, share this with people, you guys. If this conversation might be able to help somebody that might not be able to hear it from you. You know, it happens all the time. But you know it might be able to bless somebody. Somebody's going through something. Go ahead and share it with them. Because a blessing ain't a blessing unless you can give it away. And we can get this away. We here to bless people. All right? So talk to you guys soon. Chuck Harden, your power builder entrepreneur, empowering you so you can empower everything around you. Talk to you guys soon. I see you, Tay. What's going on, Miss Tay? What's going on, Cuzzo? I see you, Trees. Love you so much. Love you so much. Love you guys. Talk to you soon. Peace out.